It's week 1 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Titans and the Bears. All that and more coming up next.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday in 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it? Months of anticipation, speculation. It finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
On the blitz, overwhelming.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Johnson.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early. And
no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, a gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They get the Pro Bowl guard, Chris Lindstrom. Back to the ground after the penalty. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Open man is Davis. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now, faking the give. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
A run on 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready for their 2nd possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he will have a Titans 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
A run here with Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Washington. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. one incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing. I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense going to take over just before the half. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. That one knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. Stadium in Kansas City, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Joe Flacco, a touchdown pass in the victory. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough, and things should open up as we move along.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all time, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the 1st down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and you get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans will take a 6-3 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bears offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. The speed on display. He's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's going to have the first down and then some. Give him 16 there and a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing right, it's taken in.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send him right out of the slot. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go. It's Johnson. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Handoff here, up the middle, a hit, and he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's taken in left side by Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here now, 3rd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Titans offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Putting the tight end in motion. 2 outs, another gain of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd and 6 coming up. They'll go with Johnson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Back to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Here we go. This is fourth down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
They'll begin here on the ground. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.